Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe.
Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean and skip me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might like do it that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing. Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. 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 Hop on that jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like do it a top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing. Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I fix the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Look at how far we progress. Lord, I don't see a threat.
My guy, Freddie P, man. Let's get right into it. Diddy, he got indicted. How you feel about that?
It was a surprise to me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, when you see Puff, it's kind of a surprise. But like I told my brother, man, you know, he was telling me he don't think Puff gonna get locked up. I say, bitch, you got Chapo.
Welcome to the stream. Ringo TV Reactions. We got work to do. Yeah. P.Diddy is in hot water. Member of P.Diddy's group. Freddie P breaks his silence, decides to come out, share his thoughts. What's going down in these streets. Because, you know, P.Diddy out here doing all sorts of dirt. And everybody's talking. Now, in the last stream, I told y'all that he made a major deal with the devil. Devil came back for payment. And now you got everybody coming out of the woodworks to talk about it. Got members coming out, everybody doing interviews. Because a lot of people been afraid to speak. And I told you guys, I warned you. I told you that in this industry, a lot of these guys get touched. A lot of these guys, you know, seen some questionable things about Diddy. And now we got Freddie P. Did an interview with the Art of Dialogue and pretty much came forward on the hot seat, said, you know what, I'm gonna share my thoughts about what's going on. So let's hear what he gotta say. Let's hear what he gotta say, and let's break it down, shall we? Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier, they got Chapo. They could put Chapo under the ground, they can hide Puff. But it's it's just long overdue. Like for a while, it made me kind of question, like, damn, you know. It's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job, because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what, do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got away with too much, but you gotta understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like,
what do you mean you don't wish bad on him? See, this is the problem. This is the problem. It's not about wishing bad. It's about when a man is dirty. He's dirty. It's not about wishing bad. This man violated women. This man did the unthinkable. And you knew. Freddie, you knew that he was dirty. So don't say you're not trying to, speak bad, because your name may come up. Your name may come up. You may be involved. See, I ain't sugarcoating with none of y'all. I don't trust none of y'all. See, everybody want to do interviews now, but they were rolling with Diddy. Everybody want to do interviews now. Everybody want to act like they speaking up. Well, I'm coming forward. You were with him. You were with him. Yeah. You know about the dirt. You ain't say nothing. Now you want to cop the plea talking about, well, I'm doing interviews. You know what I mean? I'm breaking my silence. No, you were with him. And we're going to look at these tapes. And we're going to find out if you guilty, fam. We're going to find out. I'm going to judge you. I don't trust none of you cats in the industry. That's my word. You were with him. Let's rewind back the tape. Hear what he got to say.
It's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job, because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what, do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got away with too much, but you gotta understand this, right?
You nervous? Why you got your hands crossed like this? Cause you nervous, bro. You nervous. See, I understand body language. Anytime you having a meeting with anybody, ladies and gentlemen, we're in a meeting setting or whatever the case is, or let's say, for example, you a supervisor and you have a worker that's getting out of line, they doing crazy things. You call them to the office to check them, and you see them standing there and they got their hands crossed like this. They basically saying, I don't want to be here. That's what that means. When you stand like that, when you sit and you cross, when you like this, you really don't want to be there. That's what you're saying. That's what the body language is saying. If you understand anything about the art of body language, when somebody cross like this and they sit or they stand, it's a sign of, I don't want to be here, but I got to do this because somebody told me to do this. So, Freddie, who told you to do the interview? Who told you to do the interview? Because I could peep the game. I could read through you guys. It's just easy. Your hands is crossed, fam. You don't want to be there. You're uncomfortable. Nobody sits like that unless they got a gun to them. Unless somebody told them, you better go up there and you better do that interview. You better cover all tracks. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got to cover all tracks. Maybe you really cool with Diddy. You probably really cool with him, though. You and him is probably tight. No pun intended. But sounds to me like you're being possibly forced to speak. You don't really want to, but you got to make some money somehow. And it's like nowadays, anybody would sell everybody out for a check, especially on social media. Know what I mean? The art of snitching, the art of selling your soul for a check. But anyway, let's wind it back a little bit, get back to the tapes.
You know, it's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job, because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what, do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got away with too much, but you gotta understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons.
So you was motivated. You were motivated to do the interview out of hate. You just said it. You said you had a lot of hate against Diddy for financial reasons. Oh, man. You guys, man. My ninja. The money, right? It's about money. See, the women, when they talk, they want money. You brothers want money too. So how do we supposed to trust you now? How are we supposed to trust you when you are rocking with him? Which means you knew about the parties. You knew about the women being abused. You didn't care as long as the money was coming in. And when you and Diddy had a falling out over money, all of a sudden now, you got this hate in your heart and ready to do interviews. See, I could peep between the lines. See, I understand what's going on in these streets. You telling on yourself, bro. See, they didn't tell you about me. They didn't tell you that when you do that interview, I'm gonna review the tapes. I'm gonna review those tapes and find out and do my reaction. And I can see that there's some discrepancies here. You are motivated by money. So anything you say moving forward is coming out of hate, because you mad Diddy didn't give you your bread. So no wonder you don't want to say nothing too over the top. But we're going to rewind it back, kind of listen to your tape, see what you got to say. Because I already know you're nervous. I already could tell by your body language. You got your arms crossed, fam. Anytime you see a man's arm crossed like that while he's sitting down, it ain't because you cold and chilly. It's because you nervous, bro. You don't really want to be there, but you got to do the interview. Somebody told you got to do that interview. I could tell by the way you sit down, you were told you got to go do that interview. Let's get to the tapes.
You gotta understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons. When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because there's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody.
You don't care about the victims. You care about the money. What victims you care about? You already knew what he was doing. You didn't care about the victims. But now you're trying to make it seem like you care. You were there. You knew. You knew what Diddy was doing, fam. Where was the interviews then? How come you ain't helped none of the ladies, bro? Stop it. Stop. Come on. See, I ain't like all these other content creators that play these little games, fam. When I do these videos, man, I keep it 1,000. Everybody getting held accountable. I don't trust none of you, because you were all with Diddy. You knew how he moved. And you ain't say nothing because the money was coming in. Now, all of a sudden, you ready to do them interviews. Nah, you ain't no hero, bro. And we just 1 minute in. What else you had to say?
You gotta understand this, right?
Tell us.
A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons. When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because it's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? So,
Bro, are you listening to yourself? You just had the nerve to say it's still somebody's father? Fam, I don't care if Diddy got kids. Diddy's son is just like him. Like father, like son. Oh, but he got daughters. They're just like him. If Diddy cared about his kids, why would he be out here doing this dirt? If Diddy cared and loved his kids, why would he be out here taking advantage of women, racketeering, sex trafficking, conspiracy, all sorts of issues, fraud? That doesn't sound like a man that cares about his kids. Sound like he's putting his kids in a bad situation. Yeah, that's right. So don't tell me about, yeah, you know, he's somebody's father. His son is grown. His son is just like him. Same way. Think he's above the law, figuring he could do whatever he want by spending daddy's money. I mean, like, what do his son really do? Just riding daddy's coattail, that's it. Typical rich kids. Living off of their father's accomplishments. No real identity. Just another spoiled brat collecting daddy's money. So save me the sob stories, because no father, good father, would put his kids in a compromising situation where he's facing life in prison and now they got to deal with all the social media drama. No, Diddy's hands been dirty. Diddy's hands been dirty and he been having these kids. What happened in the story with Kim Porter? Let's talk about it. What did Diddy do to her, fam? Come on, you know. All of y'all know in the industry. She was a blood sacrifice, fam. She was about to get all his money. He said, nah, I got to take you out. They brushed that under the rug real fast. You know, he tried to line up Kid Cudi. Tried to line him up for a blood sacrifice. I'm sure you know about that, fam. Blow up the man's car. It ain't every day you see somebody blow up somebody's car and get away with it. How did Diddy get away with that? How does a man get away with blowing up another man's car? How does you get away? Well, you got to pay some people off. You got to have some good attorneys. So I don't care if he's a father. There's a lot of fathers that commit crimes that belong in jail, that belong under the prison. And Diddy's one of them. His judgment is overdue. How many of you ever had a cable bill and it's overdue? And they still left your cable on. They didn't turn it off. You owe 3 months cable bill and they never turned it off. They just kept billing you. And they're like, look, this is your final notice. It's Diddy's final notice. Let's get back to the tapes.
I'm saying that at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? So, but we make our own bed, man. And for a long time, a lot of people, I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't let go.
Oh, he couldn't let go. How do you know that? See, you already knew about him, fam. You telling on yourself. You might get caught up, bro. Be careful what you're doing. Be careful with those interviews, fam. It might be used against you. You saying he couldn't let go. You rocked with him. You know what he did. How come you ain't tell him to let go? because the money was coming in. Of course you're going to stay quiet, just like everybody else that sell their soul. They stay quiet. As long as the check coming in, I ain't going to bite the hand that feed me now, right? Top of the morning. Everybody in the chat, salute. Yeah. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's get back to the tapes.
He couldn't let go having a position of power over street niggas. And
So he had power over street what? He had power over what, bruh?
let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over street niggas and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough and right is transpired because when I was in a places sucking my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like it made me turn it to somebody else because you might.
What you talking about, Willis?
Bro, did you just say? Maybe I'm hearing things. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, how do you deal with this one?
What you talking about, Willis?
So you suck your thumb. And you thought that was something cool to say on an interview. Let's rewind back to tapes.
Over street nigga and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough and right is transpired because when I was in a places sucking my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like it made me turn it to somebody else because you might take a perception of me sucking my thumb. You might think I'm soft. You might think I'm gay, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with him. If people know his secrets, because believe one thing about it, you know, and that's with all these rappers. Somebody know your secrets. You might be you and Puffy getting, you know, because Puffy, I can imagine he approached these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money, then when things don't be hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you. And what he do is he offer you things to keep up a lifestyle.
Didn't I tell y'all that Diddy, we're gonna get back to him with his questionable comments just now, but didn't I tell y'all that Diddy be offering these guys a lifestyle in terms of paying bills, taking care of them, just like if they're his woman. And these guys would do anything. They'll bend over, they'll sing on the mic. This is what they do. I mean, bruh man right here started talking about sucking his thumb and how he would go extra hard in the paint because he ain't want nobody thinking he was fruity or anything because he's sucking his thumb. To all the fathers out there, if you have a son that's sucking his thumb, you need to get the devil out of him quick. Quick, I say. It's really, really crazy, man. Things you hear on social media. I don't know what these guys are thinking when they say these things, bro. Shout out to J3 for the support. Says, appreciate you adding the background music to your commentary, Ringo. Salute. Appreciate the support. I don't know, fam. Let's get back to the tapes.
You can imagine Puppy Playboy Yeah, Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come with me to the island, Playboy. Come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into them situations.
I told y'all. I told you. You heard it. He said a lot of rappers out here got secrets. Secrets, fam. You remember when Diddy was on the Drink Champs and your man Fab was there laying in the cut, sitting there chilling. You had Jada right there. And Diddy was like, hey, yo, baby, you know what I mean? Yo, when you gonna party with me, though? Know what I mean? When you gonna party with me? Fab was like,
come on, Diddy, you know what I'm saying? I already partied with you already. We partied before, Diddy. Come on, bro, like, chill, man.
nah, baby, yo, you need to party with me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We gotta really party. Whole time, Jada looking at Fab like, bro, don't even say nothing to me. Leave me out of this one. He already knew it was bad. Know what I mean? Nori over there in the cut, like. But you know, when Diddy drunk, that rainbow come out of him. Come on, baby, you know what I mean? Daddy, you know what I mean? We gotta party. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Fab. You gotta really party with me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to the crib. Fab looking at him like,
Come on, Diddy, bro, like, chill, man. Like, everybody's, like, looking. Everybody's looking, bro. Like, they're gonna think something's wrong with me. You know, I'm Fab, you know what I'm saying? I can't be out here looking suspect, bro. You know, I got an image to uphold, you know what I'm saying? You got Jada right here, you got Nori over there. You over here licking your lips, calling me daddy and everything, like, making a brother feel uncomfortable and whatnot. Come on, man, like, chill with that.
see, this ain't the first time, man. I'm sure after that Drink Champs episode, your man was feeling very uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Jada had some words for bruh like, fam, how you gonna let Diddy son you like that, bro? Like, he treated you like a woman, fam. That's crazy, bro. But this ain't the first time this happened. Diddy did this with Usher. You know, Usher and Diddy, they used to be in bed. That's right. Usher was ushered into the bed by Diddy.
You got it bad. When you on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You got it bad. When you think the thing you don't.
Diddy had a thing for ushering Usher into the bed. Oh yeah, but let's not forget Justin Bieber. Yeah, Bieber, you was at those Diddy parties too. That's right. There's something about the young boys that Diddy loved, the R&B boys. This is sad, bro. This is crazy. But anyway, let's get back to the tapes.
With Puffy. And I know this personally. Like, I know personally, but like I say, A lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I been knew that.
Whoa! What? What?
What you talking about, Willis?
No! Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Did you just say what I thought you just said? Bruh man just said, oh, all the stuff that came out about Diddy? Oh yeah, I knew about it already. I'm telling you, man. Something wrong with this dude, bruh. See now, I got the liberty to offer my constructive commentary and criticism regarding the case that I'm seeing here. See, I let everybody else on YouTube talk about the Diddy situation, and I let them all waste their time, because when I come back and I get on the camera and I begin to break down the videos, I'm gonna give y'all the content y'all been looking for. The real content. Not just saying and repeating the same thing everybody else is saying. I do original reactions to bring out the truth. He's suspect. The tapes don't lie. Listen to the tape.
Tell me, won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into them situations with Puffy. And I know this personally. Like,
he know that's personally. Personally. Listen.
I know personally, but like I say, a lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I been knew that. I been knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like I knew, sir, when you're in a circle, like the band is like a, you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we worked with, you know what I'm saying? It gets back to us. And not only that, I done been on the phone call and hear people explaining their situations.
What?
What you talking about, Willis?
So you knew about all this stuff. You knew about the abuse. And here you are doing interviews as if though you are a saint when you a sinner. Bars. That's crazy. He just literally told on himself, guys. Ain't that something? Man, oh man. We got to rewind that back, man. Let's rewind that back.
I knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like I knew.
Wow.
Sir, when you're in a circle.
Like you in the circle. So you were in the circle. Bro, you were in his circle. You were in Diddy's circle. You were in his circle. So you knew all along. You were a part of it. Did you touch any of the girls, bro? You just implicated yourself into this RICO charge. Fam, the feds is watching my video right now, taking notes of what you just said, bro. You're in trouble. You do know that, right? You do know. You do know. You effed up, right? You know that, right? You do know. You effed up, right?
I mean, I didn't know. I really.
You do know. You effed up, right? You do know that, right?
I was just trying to say that. I mean, I saw some things. That's.
You do know. You effed up, right? I hope you know that. You're going down. That's right. This is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Broadman is in the hot seat and don't even realize that he being set up right now. That's right. Let's go.
The band is like a, you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we worked with, you know what I'm saying?
Things that transpired in their band, what?
It gets back to us.
It gets back to us. So everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on in the group.
Yeah, not only that, I done been on the phone call and hear people explaining their situations. It's crying about, you know, situations. and it only gonna get worse. Like I was telling people, like
So you snitching. You were with Diddy, now you snitching. See, this is what I don't like, bro. I don't like snitches, bro. If you were dirty with Diddy, and you know about his secrets and you bringing them out now, fam, nobody should be trusting you. You thought you were a hero because you did an interview? No, fam, not when I review the tapes. When I review the tapes, I'm gonna bring it to the public and let them know the truth. You suspect, bro. Nobody should take you serious. You were down with the cause, fam. Now you trying to throw Diddy under the bus. We know Diddy dirty, but you dirty too. Because you knew about all those girls that were being abused and you ain't say nothing. Stop it. You just as guilty, fam. I don't want to hear nothing. Let's get back to these tapes.
It's hard to say because I don't want to spoil what's coming up. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to spoil what's coming up.
I just want to say this. Like I said, it gets deeper and deeper. And the more that come out, the more intriguing the story gonna be. All I want to tell people is, when that Netflix series come out, it's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name. I don't want to spoil it for him. I'm not a friend of his. I don't want to.
But you're promoting him. We didn't know about this. You're now telling the world about a Netflix documentary that's coming out from some rapper. You said you don't want to mention no names, but you just promoted it. So now you got everybody thinking and wondering what it's going to be about. So that's why you did the interview, so you could promote the show? Wow, I tell you, man. Everybody's getting paid under the table, guys. Everybody's getting paid. Let's go.
You know, sports something he got going on, but I will say this. He's doing a phenomenal job to the point where I was in awe. You get what I'm saying? I was presented the opportunity to work with him, but you know, like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But
the money wasn't enough. I'm telling you, man. He was offered to work with him, but he didn't want to because the money wasn't enough to leave his couch. Are y'all seeing how this is all about money? Are y'all not seeing this, guys? Y'all saying 50 is the one? I don't know who it is. So it is what it is. I don't know who's doing any documentary or whatever the case is about Diddy. I don't follow all of these guys like that. But at the end of the day, dude said the dollar amount wasn't good enough for him to sell his soul on this one. I think that he just didn't want to do it because he really rocked with Diddy, low key. Like he really rocked with Diddy somehow. And he's trying to, I guess, keep his loyalty with Diddy. Meaning the dollar amount wasn't enough. Maybe Diddy paid Brother Man enough money not to join forces with anybody else that's trying to take him down. The way I do my content and the way I actually think and use my brain and use logic to discern both good from evil is very phenomenal, because you would have thought that me doing a video reaction to this, that I would be on his side, saluting him for coming forward. But no, the way I do what I do, I look at the witnesses and the people incriminating themselves, because remember, Diddy's being exposed. So everybody that was down with the parties and knew the dirt, they're gonna all scramble. They're gonna all start scrambling and trying to clear their name and act like, well, you know, I didn't do nothing wrong. And no, we're gonna hold all of y'all accountable. Ain't nobody safe when I do my reactions. Let's go.
He doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind this. There's so many people that got, it's guys that that can't come out because of their image.
Remember, I told you, there are some guys that cannot come out because they got the tapes. They got the tapes, y'all. Some of these guys cannot come out in the public and speak against Diddy, because if they do, somebody's gonna release the tapes of them guys polishing off some other dude, bro, or taking D. Y'all think that this is a joke when I say these things, fam. Y'all gotta listen to what I'm saying. You got cats in the industry, high profile executives, rappers, producers, movie actors, attorneys that took wood, fam. I'm talking about meat, heavy meat. Dudes took meat from another man. This is real talk. At these crazy, wild parties, these guys was high, very high. And you had people filming it, filming dudes guzzling nuts, and they got it on tape. You feel what I'm saying? If any of these dudes get out of line, they release the footage. So and so and so. Questionable content leaked all over the dark web. All of a sudden now, that particular person, entire reputation is destroyed. They got these kind of tapes on rappers right now. They got footage on rappers right now. Diddy, even though he's dirty, he always been smart at the same time. He literally have certain investments in place in people, and he have certain contingency plans available in case certain things happen. You know? He got a tape on a lot of people. He got dirt on a lot of people in a vault in different places. You know what I mean? So you got to really peep what's going on here. He know what's really going on behind the scenes. He's just being very careful, and he's treading lightly so that he don't make no mistakes. Let's get back to the tapes.
You know what I'm saying? That'll make your eyes go. Like,
Told you.
I know about the slams, the Stevie J's. I know I'm in a circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirmed. You don't got, but see, even with Stevie J, you know, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle, and you know the lifestyle you really living, it's a community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You can come play tough to us because we don't hear nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you. They know what you and Puffy was going on, not just Stevie J, I'm just saying anybody. If you're in that community and you trying to hide something, you can hide it from the street dudes and the thugs and the regular, but they know you.
You see what I mean? These men been getting it in. I told you, man. I told you. You didn't want to believe. I told you. In this industry, these men be engaging in some ungodly things. Some ungodly things. Things that'll raise your eyebrow. You wouldn't believe it. Y'all be thinking this is all entertainment. This is real. These rappers, these producers be singing on other men's mics. Come on now. Listen to what Nori said. Hassan tried to warn you. He told you about the door. It's real. Dudes go through the door to get that check. You look in this one door, you see some stuff, you be like, oh snap, nah, bro, I ain't with that. You look in that door, you be like, nah, bro, what? You go through that door, there's a contract waiting for you. You don't want to sign it? You gotta leave, you broke. What did Nori say? He said, look, I ain't rapping no more. You see me, right? Nori told you, he said, I'm not rapping no more. Why? Because he looked through the door. He looked through the peephole of the door and he saw the devil. This is what happened. Nori went and he looked through the door.
Good evening, Nori. How can I help you?
Whoa, I didn't mean to open this door right here. I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? I just made a mistake, you know?
You didn't make no mistake, Nori. You did the right thing. Oh, yes. You did the right thing.
Nah, I didn't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Anyway, you know, never mind me. I'm not going to go through there. Let's get back to the tapes.
And that's what a lot of rappers was facing. That's why a lot of them can't defend themselves. You hear them, they be, they can't really say no because they know somebody know you. Somebody know for a fact. Somebody was there with y'all. Somebody he confided in, like as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? That know these rapper secrets.
You know these rapper secrets. How you know everybody's secrets? Because they got secrets on you. What did you do to get a check? What did you do? What did you do to get a check? What's your secret? Yeah, what's your secret, Freddie? Freddie, what did you do? What did they make you do, bro? Come on now. You having a difficulty time keeping your pants up right there. Freddie, what's going on? Look how Freddie's sitting down. He's uncomfortable. Freddie! Freddie, what's going on? They got Freddie, y'all. They got Freddie, fam. Look at him, fam. You can't see? You can't tell that Freddie got? Come on now. Y'all gotta, listen. Listen, this happens in church. Pastors be blowing other deacons' backs out in the church. That's true, fam. T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, all of those guys, fam. They all got rituals and blood sacrifices they gotta pretty much keep up with. Even in the church, fam, they be getting down and dirty. Don't think because you see the people in the choir, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, singing, doing all of this and that. Don't think for a minute that it's all about God. You know, they all in the choir singing.
Amen. I love my Jesus. Amen. I said I love my Jesus. Amen. No, my Lord. He saved me. He loved me and saved me. Oh, man. Let's get that number. And we got to get that church song going. Sister Carol, hit that organ now. Amen. We coming back to my Jesus. Amen.
Listen. In these churches, it's the same way. That's right. Remember, T.D. Jakes was at those parties too. It's gonna all come out. T.D. Jakes, yeah, it's gonna come out. You were at Diddy's parties. That's right. That's right. T.D. Snakes was at Diddy's party. So it's gonna all come out. We're gonna find out that you were at Diddy's parties too, in these wild parties with the baby oil. That's right. Think about that. T.D. Jakes was pouring oil on Diddy's backside. That's right. Let's get back to the tapes.
You can imagine being propositioned by Puffy like that though, right? Like, you f***ed up. And he could fly you to a private island and get rid of the security and give you, wire you $1 million or 20. Or make sure that you get this endorsement deal. That's how easy it is for him to gain leverage over people. Come on, man, you got 1,000 bottles waiting. Thought what, 10,000, 5,000, some shit like that. My boy, that's a lot of back busting, you hear me? That's too much. I was like, wait, what? It's like you ran a chain of operation, you got an operation of just back busting.
Back busting. Diddy was back busting. Hey, yo, Freddie, what do you know about this back busting, bro? See, again, I don't understand what kind of interview you on. I don't really know what it is. But if I was the brother man interviewing you, I would have been roasting you, bro. Real talk. You talking about there was a lot of back busting because Diddy had all the baby oil and the lube at the house. thousands of bottles of lube and baby oil, bro. What man need all of that? Was he into distribution? Did he work for Johnson & Johnson? Boss, he was looking for Johnson & Johnson. Boss. Man. Make sure you click that like button for the best content on YouTube. Let's get back to the tapes.
What are y'all like? It's not, bro. You 50. Can you even get up that much, bro? Like you that turned on, like, bro.
Whoa. What do you mean? He 50. Can he get up? Why would another man want to know if another man can get up? It's getting wild, bro. You worrying about Diddy getting up? This is sad, bro. So wind that back. Let's hear it.
It's like you ran a chain of operation. You got an operation of just back busting. Like, what are y'all like? It's not, bro. You 50. Can you even get up that much, bro? Like you that turned on, like, bro. Baby oil? People use baby oil and shit. Well, see, that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother community. They got their own little. I was like, baby oil. I was like, what baby oil for? What do you rubbing each other down, getting shiny and shit? Then it hit me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. My boy was loose with it.
Your boy was what? Loose with what? Freddie just said that Diddy was loose. That's what he said. I ain't making this up. I just do content, fam. I do the best content, the best reactions on YouTube. Nobody else does a better job. I understand the art of commentary and criticism. I just understand how to do my content. This man just said that he was loose. So you were using some of that lube too on Diddy. This is crazy. Let's get back to the tapes.
But no, man. Prayers to Diddy, man. Prayers to him, man. You know, I don't want to kick him out. I just ain't that kind of dude. I'm getting mine. Like I say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. It's a lot of Bible passages that pass through this dude life that was it whatever in the dark shall come to the light. That's one we living out right now.
But what about you? What did you do in the dark that needs to come to the light? Because you said the man is loose. You talked about the lube. You talked about how brothers got secrets on one another. How you know about all this stuff? You even talked about how you knew about the women that were being abused. So you know all about the stuff. What's done in the dark with you is gonna come out, fam. You gotta be careful. Because I'm pretty sure there's people in the industry that know you and know what was done to you. For all you know, that lotion was used on you too. How do we know that lotion wasn't used on you? Come on now. Let's get to the tapes.
It's one he living out more than us. Because for so long, you gotta imagine having that money and that power, secrets. He's literally assaulting men. You get what I mean? Like, it may be common nowadays, but for a man to walk up and slap your ass or let me get your number or come to my hotel room, that's not normal. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my lifetime for no man to approach you like that. And he's done it several times.
You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? I told y'all that Diddy have dudes that he been touching, been slapping around, and threatening their lives in order to get some booty. I'm just telling you the truth, fam. Y'all be wanting to be rappers. You go to Diddy, man, trying to be a rapper, you're gonna have to bend over. Yeah, I think this is a game. Yeah, I think this is all entertainment and funny. When you get into those record executive offices, man, it look like everything is cool, but somebody gonna come up to you and be like, okay, bro, you ready? You're gonna be like,
Ready for what?
You don't know why you're here?
Nah, I don't. I thought I was here for the record deal.
Oh, I don't think they told you what you're here for. Oh boy, we are gonna have a good time.
Look, I don't really know what the deal is, but I thought I was under the impression of getting a record deal.
You're gonna get a deal, all right. Yes. We're gonna spin a lot of vinyl on your back. Yes. Yes, indeed.
and this is what goes on in the industry, y'all. This is what happens. Let's get to the tapes.
To pray for his daughters, man, and
Everybody always want to pray, talking about pray for his daughters. I ain't praying for nobody. Diddy don't need no prayer. He need to go to prison. What are you talking about? Pray. Nah. You don't need to be praying for him or his daughters. His daughters know what he do. You mean to tell me his own daughters don't know what he do? Fam, the whole family know what he do. There's no way you could tell me that his kids don't know about his dirt. There's no way you could tell me his family don't know about his dirt. Everybody know about his dirt. When everybody getting bread and getting paid, nobody cares. Talking about pray like they're all innocent. They wicked too, fam. Let's go.
the people around him who was protected for so long, you gotta come outside right now. The Stevie J's, you still wanna fight? You still wanna fight Stevie J? To put up the Notre Dame dudes. You still wanna fight 50, homie?
Bro, what are you doing? I don't know how much they paid this brother, but the way he moving is suspect on all corners.
I don't think so. Now, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, back to what I was saying about, that's why they act so tough. They act so tough because they know it's whispers about them. So when I see you in person, I gotta show you, I'll f you up, I'm a gangster, I'm this and that. That's an act, man. Real gangsters can see through all that shit. All I say is Puffy should have just lived his life, man. You still could have been on top of the world, enjoy you. It's a world full of love. What's wrong with you living in a world full of love? Even if you loving men, you full of love, bruh.
Let's rewind that back.
Life, man. You still could have been on top of the world, enjoy you. It's a world full of love. What's wrong with you living in a world full of love? Even if you loving men, you full of love, bruh. You ain't gotta try to come over here and maintain a character that force you to be a monster. Cause you wanna be on top, you wanna control monsters, you want gangsters to respect you. You still wanna be able to slap a nigga in his mouth. You can't do both.
What?
You can't do both. You can't be a...
What in a ninja's mouth? What? Did he say slap in a ninja's mouth or come? I'm trying to figure it out. Which one you said? Because, you know, when they're doing these interviews, they say slap, but what he meant is come. Let's go.
Gangster, you can't be Omar from The Wire, bro. Like, you're not that.
But Omar from The Wire like men. You do know that. See, you know what's so crazy about that show? Omar was the gangster, the killer, but he was also in the men. And yet the streets respected him. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. See, what that show was showing you is what the industry is. It's the same way in the industry. Omar run the block. Everybody's afraid of him. And if he catch you, he gonna bend you over. That's how they dealt with you. Let's go.
And it backfired on my boy. Like I say, it's a lot coming out, boy. Check out, it's a rapper coming out with a documentary, and when it come out, everybody gonna be fucking surprised. I think it's, man, that's gonna be the
The new song title, What's the matter, fam? Cat got your tongue?
What you talking about, Willis?
So wind that back. I don't know if he was speaking in tongues or what.
I think it's, man, that's gonna be the shocker right there. I heard some shit. I was hearing shit. And as it was being presented to me, man, I don't know how to feel sorry for people.
DJ, run that back. What's the matter with this dude, bro? Wind back that mix.
Man, I don't know how to feel sorry for people all the time, but at that moment I was like, damn, bro, because I was in the same situation. And what if he, ever would have came at me like that? I'd probably be dead or, anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no telling how I would have reacted. But I pray.
Where did you hear? You don't have to say the guy's name, but
it's kind of hard to.
It's kind of hard, bruh. You just said if he would have came at you like that, you would have probably end up dead. What do you mean by come at you like that? You got to rewind that back, bro. You got some explaining to do.
Moment I was like, damn, bro, because I was in the same situation. And what if he, ever would have came at me like that? I'd probably be dead or, anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no telling how I would have reacted. But.
What? Wow, this is crazy. This speaks volumes of the amount of men that been touched and violated in the industry. He just basically said it, fam. In a nutshell. Yeah, man, he was willing to participate. This is crazy. He just said it, fam. I ain't making it up. Let's go.
I pray.
What did you hear? You don't have to say the guy's name, but
it's kind of hard to explain because it's hard to explain because then you're gonna figure out who I'm talking about. But I was also on the phone with somebody, right? And we was discussing, and he was telling me, I was like, you know, that nigga don't like you. He hated your guts, and y'all became friends. He said, man, I want to tell you something, man. He said, I never told nobody this because it ain't my motherfucking business. He was like, I'm just trying to feed my motherfucking kids. And he was like, he's like, man, such and such. One night, you know, I remember when we was full. I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, somebody had wanted me to go, you know, deliver a message. It was important. Like I had to do it. And I kept telling the person that Puffy busy. It's like, oh, he need to be, go tell him right now. He said, long story short, I went to the security guard. I told him how important it was. He let me in the room. And when I came in the room, I seen Puffy busting. They was getting it in.
What? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Whoa.
What you talking about, Willis?
Are you kidding me? So let me get this straight. Puffy was using that lube. These guys be busting each other, fam, from the back. Hide your kids. Hide your wives. Hide your sons. Diddy got the lube. He got the lube. In stores today, get your lube. Call Diddy Lube. Prices are going low. Call that number today, 1-800-DIDDY-LUBE. Get yours today. If you're having trouble in bed and your old lady is dry, no need to fear. Diddy Lube is here. Call that number on the screen, 1-800-223-DIDDY-LUBE. Act now while prices are high. Diddy Lube, get yours today. I'm telling you, man, these streets, not streets, streets. These streets is crazy, man. This dude just said that they opened the door and Diddy was Diddy and a brother. So wind it back.
And I kept telling the person that Puffy busy. It's like, oh, he need to be, go tell him right now. He said, long story short, I went to the security guard. I told him how important it was. He let me in the room. And when I came in the room, I seen Puffy busting. They was getting it in. And he said, that's kind of like why, he said, and I never sprayed his secret. He said, and that's kind of like why I got to, you know, like, I can't even say it because you're going to know what I'm talking about. But he just told me, like, that's why everything started falling for me. Everything started happening good with me. That's why me and his relationship still cool. But I want to know from the Bentleys. I want to know, like, I don't want to put these people, because these people got kids, like, but I would love for them to just, you know, take the time to get that clarity, bro. Like, when I cried about my financial situations, that shit helped me a lot. It changed my life, actually. Like, I was in a suicidal state, and sometimes we just need people to hear us. So if they going through something, I advise them to just get with somebody. And it's not about filing lawsuits or trying to be seen. It's just about having that therapeutic moment, that cleansing, that clarity, and getting that shit out your system.
What? Getting what out your what system? What? Whoa. What?
What you talking about, Willis?
Getting something out your system. Man, this is a difficult show to do, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get the likes up. Well, I'm gonna end up sounding like him. Get the little likes up. Let's get back to the tapes.
That's assault.
Whoa! Assault on the back. Say it ain't so. So Diddy was assaulting men from the back in the studio. That's assault with a deadly weapon, with lube. If you see Diddy and he got lube in his hand, you better run. Just saying. It's crazy stuff, man. Man. Let's get back to the tapes.
He done it for so many years and got away with it.
Wow. Wow.
Like years. Like it became behavior.
But notice he knows about Diddy's behavior. Y'all don't see that? Y'all ain't peeping the game? He's saying that Diddy been doing this for years. It became behavior. Because, you know, you do something over and over and over, it becomes a part of you now. How he know? Because he was there participating, allegedly. Let's get to the tapes.
You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like a once a month thing. It was a lifestyle.
Wow. A lifestyle of back busting. Yo, these dudes is back busting in the booth. Pouring lube and lotion on each other, fam. This is sick. Man. Hey, yo, Jamie Foxx, where you at? Well, Jamie Foxx ain't here no more. That's the clone Jamie Foxx. You know, the real Jamie Foxx, I don't know if y'all know this already, but he been gone already. I don't know if y'all know. Notice we haven't heard from Jamie Foxx in a long time. They got that Android version of Jamie Foxx out there right now walking around, fam. It's crazy out here in these streets. But let's go. Let's get back to the tapes.
He was a monster in real life. And I knew about this stuff.
There you go. He just confessed. Hey, where the feds at? Homeland Security. Hey, party over here, party over there. We got a confession. Let's rewind that back. We got a confession.
Like a once a month thing.
Okay.
It was a lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
He was a monster.
He was a monster.
In
Amen.
real life.
Amen.
And I knew about this stuff.
He said he knew about it. He said he knew about it. That's a confession right there, fam. Man, these RICO charges are coming up. This is crazy, bro. Like, these guys be just snitching on themselves every day doing interviews, fam. Like, this is really sad, bro. But it takes Ringo TV to break this stuff down. Nobody else ain't gonna do this job, fam. If anybody else tried to do a reaction video with this clip, fam, it would never top this particular video here, fam. This video here, I go into multiple details breaking down everything. And if you see anybody else do a video reaction to this particular content, trust and believe they watch my video to take and steal my talking points to act like they got this expertise on the game. Fam, those are nothing but my students.
But you can't prove it, and it's not my job to fucking try to bash public, because where I was coming from was a place of hate. So everything I said would have been taken, but I knew it was coming.
You were taking what? He said he was taking something?
Knew it was coming. You go back to my old interviews. All this stuff that's coming out right now.
We're gonna find the old interviews. That's right. We're gonna look at some old interviews to find out who you really are, fam. Because I never heard of you.
I'm so happy. It's more. It's more. But I'm so happy it finally came out.
You're so happy it finally came out. Bro, but you knew about it all this time. I don't see you as a reliable source. You already knew what Diddy was about. This is what I don't like about these hypocrites in the industry that always got dirt to say about Diddy when they were there at the parties hanging with him. They knew good and well that he was dirty the whole time. And when Diddy's getting fried in the public, all of a sudden now everybody want to do interviews acting like they're breaking their silence. Fam, you a straight hypocrite, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. If you knew about the abuse with women, if you knew about the XXX trafficking, the racketeering, the fraud, all of the manipulation, the lube, and everything else, then you are guilty, bro. You were with him. You were with him. See, a lot of times people will look at the situation like, oh, well, Freddie been talking about Diddy. Well, he been talking about Diddy because he wanted money. But Freddie knew about Diddy's lifestyle. So Freddie's a hypocrite because he knew about the abuse of these women and he didn't do nothing about it because he was more concerned with money. So it's not about if Diddy was being spoken of by Freddie like Freddie was some sort of freedom fighter for the people. Freddie was speaking out of hate. He just told you in his video. He just told you in this video here that he was doing what he did in terms of speaking out against Diddy was out of hate because why? He owed him money. But Freddie knew about the abuse. He knew about it. And he turned a blind eye to it. So he's guilty by association. Back to the tapes.
A lot of stuff people don't understand Puffy endured. A lot of stuff Puffy went through as when he was younger. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I say, when this DVD come out, y'all check it out, man. We watched the icon fall.
Wow, we watched an icon fall. Y'all listening to this, fam? How much they paying you, Freddie?
And a lot of people don't understand it's like a changing of the guards. That's all it is. Like they stayed around, they played the game a little too long. And this is how God works. It's like hip hop is independent, the music is independent, the owning of your masters is independent. It's a new changing of the guard. And all the old parasites is just falling off one by one. Because they never had talent, they just leashed on to the talent. Let me tell you what Puffy was, and what a lot of them is. They mediators, what they call them mediators, right? Where you gotta they go-betweens. So you got the Leos who scared to approach the thugs like that.
You mean a gatekeeper?
But Diddy from that world, so I could intermediate. I could get percentages from negotiating and making this deal, but you gotta give up that butt.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I warn you? I told you. Y'all think this is a game, bro. Y'all really think that this is a game when I be speaking on these issues, fam. I told you how the industry is, fam. I told you. But nobody listened, nobody believed, man. And also I have to give a honorable shout out to Yash Kara for his contributions and work over these YouTube streets from way back in the days, warning the community about the industry. Salute. Can't forget. Can't forget. Because if there's anybody in these YouTube streets that have been warning the people about the industry, it's Yash Kara. And if you don't know who he is, you better ask somebody, because pretty much everybody that been talking about the rituals, the blood sacrifices, what's going on in these directors' couches and all that other stuff, he the one that originated that and brought that information to these streets. And that's a fact. And I don't take credit for everything that goes on from the beginning days of YouTube, but he definitely was on the front line putting out that truth that a lot of people been copying over the years, acting like they experts and whatnot. But anyway, let's get back to these tapes. Let's go.
Gotta give up that butt and royalties.
Man.
And I can change your family life.
Butt and royalties. Butt and royalties. You heard him. Diddy requires you giving up the butt. Give up the butt. No, give up the butt. That's what he required now. This is crazy. Not only do you have to give up your butt, but royalties too. That's how serious the game is, fam. Yeah, I be thinking it's just like you just get a record deal and you just get paid because you talented. Nah, fam, they want the butt too. They do butt rituals in the industry, fam. Why do you think Diddy had thousands of bottles of lube and baby oil? For those that gotta give up the butt. Ah, shake it, shake it. When you work that butt and you gotta do that butt all night long. Yay, yay. Yay, yay, yeah. Do it in the butt. Let's get back to the tapes.
Know why? Because he had to give up that butt. People don't understand. That's the reason. That's why it's the reason Puffy don't want to give nobody, any artist he deal with, he'll tell you, I'm make it hard for you. I had to do this. He wants you to endure it. He endured. And I felt bad in a sense because he was only trying to feed his family. You get what I'm saying? And he became a victim, and it turned him into a monster just trying to hide his own secrets and not living his truth. And
because they got Diddy's butt too. See, these are the things that y'all gotta understand, fam. When Diddy got started up, fam, he was an intern. That's right. When Diddy went up there to, I think, what is that record label? I think it started with an A. I think it started with an A. Well, he went up to that record label to do like some interning. They got his butt. I'm not sure if it's Arista, I'm not sure. But they got him. That's right. They got him. They got Diddy. No. They got him. You can see Diddy now coming home after doing intern at Arista. Yo, bro, what's up? You good, bro? Yo, bro, so you wilding out? What's you good, bro? Bro, I'm serious. You all right?
They got me, bro. They got me. They got me. They got me. They got me.
What did they get, bro? What did they get?
They got my butt. 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 Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. This industry is crazy. You got a lot of rappers out here wearing diapers. They coming out of the booth with lube. Matter of fact, back in the days, if you wanted to go in the booth, you had to go in there with some lube. Rappers used to come out of the studio hurting. Yo, bro, you was spitting mad bars, right?
Why you had to say spitting bars?
Because they were really spitting bars. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's a serious topic. Let's get back to the tapes.
Now he in prison just from all this comes from one man not living his truth. I swear to God. Had Puffy just been who he is at heart, it might have been a few jokes. We joked about RuPaul. He's still a boss. You get what I'm saying? I feel bad for the people that got hurt trying to hide his secrets. All the people that have been victimized, all the people that have been put under the influence so they don't remember certain things because of who he is. And as long as you're under the influence, it ruins your credibility of speaking about anything. So I can understand why he probably kept drugs in the party. You get what I'm saying?
But what about you? What about the drugs they may have allegedly gave you? Because you incriminated yourself throughout this entire interview. Like, what we got out of this interview is that you were a willing participant. You kept Diddy's secrets a secret. So your credibility is all messed up too, bro.
All this behavior falls in line behind one thing, trying to hide secrets. So now you gotta use this to cover that. And now this makes you cover for that. And it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It never stops. It's a cycle. That's why I don't live in fear. I don't hide secrets. I'm not scared of nobody. I don't do none of that. I live for God. Man.
All of a sudden now you live for God. Everybody always want to talk about it. Yeah, I live for God. All of a sudden now you singing in the choir, living for Jesus.
I live for Jesus. Yes, Lord. My Jesus, he set me free. I said, my Jesus, amen. He lift me up, and I'm saved by grace. I said, my God, he saved me. My Jesus, he lift me up. Amen. Sister Carol, could you go on in down that choir and crank up that organ over there for me, please? Because, you know, we out here in North Carolina, and you know how it is out here in the South. You know, I'm going to put something on the grill after I get out of church now. But, you know, I love the Lord, and I got to sing a little happy song for Jesus. Amen. Jesus, he lifts me up every day. My Lord, our Savior. And I love my Jesus.
It's crazy in these streets, bro. All of a sudden now he became a Christian. Freddie became a born-again Christian overnight, guy. Let's hear what he got to say.
And you live that way, your ass ain't got to worry about nothing. You know one thing that's crazy to me, though?
What?
Because I know him, is
what?
Me picturing them in the cell. And that shit made me feel a little bad. That's the only thing. Like, I don't like the nigga or whatever. I still got love for the nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be in here right now if it wasn't for that dude. Regardless of what, it was 40,000 people. He had to hear something from me. He had to hear my talent. He had to pick me out. He had to learn my personality.
He had to pick you out? No. What? He had to pick you out. Oh man, this can't be happening, bro. No. What? Nah. This can't be happening, bro. This can't be happening. You just said that another man was picking you out. Nah, this can't be.
Like the nigga or whatever, I still got love for the nigga. You get what I'm saying?
What?
Like, I wouldn't be in here right now if it wasn't for that dude. Regardless of what, it was 40,000 people. He had to hear something from me. He had to hear my talent. He had to pick me out. He had to learn my personality. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always easy to deal with me every day too. They used to have shit on the motherfucking refrigerator. We had like notes of what people, when people come in the house, they'll know, you know, what to deal with or whatever.
What?
On the notes, they'll be like, let Fred sleep an extra 45 minutes. Like this nigga.
What?
Like, cause when I woke up, you know, I had a bad attitude and I used to get up or whatever, but they done did too much. They did a lot to help me get where
What? What?
What you talking about, Willis?
Let him sleep for an extra 45 minutes? Yo, this is too much, bro. This is too much. This is too much, I say. Let's get back to the tapes.
Well, I ain't gonna say where I'm at in life, because really it's like, where am I?
Where are you?
I'm 40, I don't own the properties or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand, oh, why you blaming Puffy? I'm not blaming Puffy, I'm blaming, I can't get time back. I dedicated my time to a situation to provide for my family, which I'm talking about when I was into it, I never went home like everybody got to go home on the weekends. I was the furthest away. So I was really dedicated to changing my situation. I was really dedicated and showed love to a person who I felt like, in the end, what I learned was only playing with us, and it made me react.
He was playing with you? What?
What you talking about, Willis?
Certain way. But that don't mean I hate him.
Nah, bro, this is, man, I don't know what else to say, bro. This is difficult. This is a very, very difficult thing to watch. I mean, I can't believe it. It's shocking that this bruh man literally endured and participated in these Diddy events. And it's like he don't want to throw Diddy under the bus. But it's really, really sad, fam. Really, really sad, to say the least. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna get up on out of here. Give you my final thoughts of the situation. When it comes to Diddy, it is what it is, you know. You have a lot of people that, I don't know if they still support him. I don't know, but you have a lot of people that probably still rock with him, that would still try to defend him, but there's no defending Diddy at this point. He's pretty much done. There's no recovering from this. It's over. You're gonna have a lot of witnesses, people coming forward to give their testimony. I'm gonna review the tapes. If y'all have any other tapes with any other interviews with people talking about Diddy, send that to my Instagram at Ringo TV Raw, and I'll review the tapes. If it's interesting, you know what I mean? I'll deal with some content. But this guy here is suspect. He have his involvement with Diddy, but he's trying to be as if though he's a whistleblower or whatever the case is. Get it? Whistleblower. Anyway, I don't know, man. Is Diddy into the distributing of oil and lube? I don't know. To get caught with thousands of lube and oil, bro, and you wondering why you go to the China store, you can't find no oil. Hey, yo, Miss Chen, you got any oil in the store? No, we don't have no oil in the store. You don't got none? The baby oil, the Johnson & Johnson, you don't got no more? No oil in store. No oil in store. Ain't no more oil. Put P.Diddy buy all oil. P.Diddy, he buy all oil from store. Now go leave store now. Leave store now. Man, forget you. I'm going next door and buy me some Chinese chicken, fam. Forget that. Hey, yo, what up? Yo, let me get 4 chicken wings, French fries, fried rice. 4 chicken wings, French fries, fried rice. Okay, 4 chicken wings, French fried rice. Come on, 4 chicken wings, French fries, fried rice. Hold up, aren't you the same guy from that store right there? I just asked you about the oil. We don't have no oil. P.Diddy, he buy all oil. I use oil for 4 chicken wings for 5-5-Y. I use oil for 4 chicken wings for 5-5-Y. You go now, leave store now. It is what it is. Ringo TV Reactions, the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube, hands down. You already don't know what it is. I'll catch you in the next stream. I'm out of here. Peace. We out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.